15 minutes before the feeder goes off. I just thought I'd take a few minutes to kind of discuss yesterday. I'm really disgusted. I'm really frustrated. The last few times we've come out here, I've had an opportunity to shoot something and I've either missed or it's been a bad shot. And there's even been a couple times that I've felt good about my shot, but we just could not recover the animal. And it's discouraging. I mean, it's frustrating. And I'm just disgusted right now. A lot of this, I know it's a season that I'm going to get past. In a single moment, something can come out and I can be successful, or I could fail again. That's another thing that's just part of hunting. And I know even seasoned hunters, people that have been doing it for years and years, they miss. It happens. There's times that you have a perfect shot and you still have problems recovering the animal. It happens all the time. I brought my bow this morning because the last few times I've brought a gun. I've brought different guns the last few times, and I seem to do better with my bow. I practice every day with my bow, or try to, so I get more practice with my bow than I do my guns. There's really not a place for us to shoot at our house. I tend to get target panic with my bow and the guns. I think all hunters go through it from time to time, but I think with me being a fairly new hunter, and then maybe it's more common, I don't know, but I still tend to get target panic with both, but I seem to work through it a little bit better with my bow than I do the guns. I'm more comfortable with my bow, so I opted not to even bring the gun this morning. I'm going to shoot what I know and shoot what I'm more comfortable with, and hopefully something will come out this morning. Yesterday, the only thing I saw was that one hog, and that was it. I know that happens too. I mean, you can have a perfect setup, you can have everything going your way and not see a thing. And, that's just how it is. There's times we come out here and every sit, every day, we see animals and it's good. And then there's times we come out here and it's dead and there's nothing at all. And that's just nature. That's just how things work. And, I don't get frustrated with that part as much as I used to, because you kind of have this, or I had this preconception in my head of, we're going to go out there and we see animals every time and it's going to be easy and we're supposed to come back with something every time, and that's just not how it is. But I've kind of gotten past that, and it is a lot more enjoyable to come out and sit, knowing, by chance you may see something, you may not. But it's still nice to get away. It's still nice to take a break and unplug and get away from the day-to-day struggles of life and jobs, and just to come out here and sit and do what we do. I love it. But it's hard too. I mean, it's really hard. So there's ups and downs, and right now I feel like I'm in that down place and just frustrated, and but I'm just hoping I get another chance to harvest an animal this morning. I just thought I'd share my thoughts with you and let you know, especially if you've never hunted before, you've never tried it out, or you're a new hunter, just let you know, no, don't give up. And everyone has their own opinions on different hunting styles. Out here at the ranch, we really don't have enough property to spot and stalk or to do the still hunting much. We hunt over feeders, and people have their own opinions on that, and that's kind of what we have to do on this setup and this property. But I'm going to tell you, doing this, a lot of people think, oh, it's like shooting monkeys out of a barrel, and you know, it's not really hunting. They're wrong. I mean, in my opinion, it's hard. I mean, it's mentally challenging to sit here for an hour to 4 hours to all day sitting in one place waiting. It is so mentally challenging. And then even when you see something, you know, the axis out here are extremely skittish. They're very smart. Even the whitetail can be pretty spooky and skittish depending on the weather. But it's hard. I mean, it's really hard sometimes, as you can see in our videos. Anyway, I'm sitting here talking and there's a whitetail that just came up. The feeder hasn't even gone off yet. So I'm fixing to switch it around and see if I can capture him. Thanks for listening.